I apply my foundation, and this is the one that I am using, the color Stay by Revlon. And as usual, I like to mix it with this, with the BB cream from L'Oreal. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it in. I'm going to apply my concealer, and this is the one that I'm using. I'm going to take my sponge and I'm going to wet it with some water, and I'm going to squeeze the water out of it, and then I'm just going to go ahead and start blending my concealer. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply powder in all the areas that I put my concealer. And this is a part of the sponge that I use to apply my concealer. I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to wet it with some water. And I'm going to put the powder on my hand. This is a powder that I like to use, by the way. So I'm going to put some in my hand. I'm going to pick it up, and then I'm going to apply. I have a few pimples over here and some here, so what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and cover it, but I'm not going to explain how to cover them in this video. I have a video about that already, so you can go and check that out if you're interested in knowing how to do that. I got the camera closer so that you can see better what I'm doing on the eyes, and the first color that I'm going to use is this one. It's a blue purple color, and it has some sheen to it. I really like this color. It's one of my favorite purples. And I'm gonna get this brush, and I'm just going to apply it all over my lip. Once you have put the color in there, with the same brush, I'm gonna go ahead and start shaping the color a little bit. So I'm gonna go up some, not all the way up, just until there, and then go in. There is a gap or a hole where the eyeshadow is not in there, so I'm going to go ahead and make sure the eyeshadow is in there too. I'm gonna switch to a brush like this. I'm gonna pick up some of the eyeshadow, again not much, put in the color there, but at the same time I'm gonna blend in the color. And how I'm gonna do that? I'm just gonna do circular motions, and then back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And with the small brush, I'm going to make sure that the color goes all the way here. Okay, as you can see, I already blended the shadow as much as I want it to be. So to me, it looks really nice and well blended right now. But I do notice that I lost some of the intensity of the color here on the eyelid. So I'm just going to go ahead, take more eyeshadow, and then put it back in there again. And I'm just going to leave it as such. I'm not going to blend anything because it's just one color anyway. It's not like this is green and then the purple is in and I will have to blend it. No, it's the same color. So for this time I'm going to make an exception and just leave it in there. I'm going to take the same purple color with this brush, and I'm going to put it right here, all the way in. And I'm going to blend it, and I'm going to make sure it goes all the way up here to match everything together. So today, to highlight my eyebrow bone, Instead of using my typical cream color, I'm going to use a color that is closer to my skin tone, which is this one. I'm using this peach color only because I think it's gonna mix with this purple really nicely. I'm gonna start placing it right there in the middle and then blend. But to highlight these areas, which I do like to highlight, I'm going to use the cream color right here. And I'm going to go with my brush and make sure that the purple is there, looking pretty. I'm not putting more eyeshadow on the brush, just with whatever is left on the brush I'm going in. I'm going to use a black eyeshadow that is matte, so you can use any black eyeshadow that you have. And I'm going to place it right here on the corner only. And then I'm gonna use this brush that doesn't have any eyeshadow in it, and I'm gonna blend. And for blending, I'm just going to do circular motions. Then I'm gonna go back with the same brush and make sure the eyeshadow is right in there. And I'm not putting more color. And with the same brush, I'm gonna go in. See? All the way in. I'm gonna clean up my brush because it still has a little too much black eyeshadow, and black can be very hard to work with if you put too much on it. So with my clean brush, I'm gonna go ahead and try to blend it in. Then I'm going to switch for this brush and try to blend it again. I want more intensity, so I'm gonna apply more eyeshadow, more of the black eyeshadow right here in this corner. And I'm gonna try to blend it in. Then just for a pop of color, I'm gonna take this blue color right here and I'm gonna place it on top of the black. And I'm gonna try to blend it just by patting it carefully. And it's not going to show all that much, but you'll see some of it, and that's a cool effect. I'm going to use this eyeshadow by NYX, and it's called Yellow Pearl. I really like this one, it's really nice and shiny. And I'm going to place that eyeshadow right here, and then I'm going to blend it in. And this eyeshadow blends like a dream. You don't need to really work much with it, it already does the job for you. And I'm going all the way here with the eyeshadow, going up here. And then I'm gonna take the same eyeshadow and I'm gonna place it right here, very close to the eyebrow, and then blend it in. I'm going down here just a little bit with pretty much nothing of the product. I'm gonna grab my eye pencil again and I'm gonna go outside here, just right here. Then I'm gonna grab the blue eyeshadow and put it on top of that black and try to blend it. And I like to go all the way up, passing the eyeliner, and blend all that area. I'm going to grab my powder. I did get a little fallout right here, and I'm gonna blow my brush with the powder, and I'm going to sweep it away. And then I'm just gonna powder the rest of my face where I didn't put the other powder. Contouring. I'm going to use this pink blush. And I'm going to go down just a little bit to make sure it blends with the bronzing color. And I'm going to apply my highlighter. I'm going to apply it here, which this one is actually an eyeshadow that has a satin finish. And it's very subtle, a very subtle highlight. I'm going to do my eyebrows. And I'm going to be using this L. I'm just going to use the powder side, which is this one. And I'm going to apply it wherever I see that I don't have enough hair. And I'm going to be using this lipstick by Burst Beat. It's an organic lipstick and I really like that about it. And the color is 510 Ice Iris. And I'm gonna put on a lip gloss on top of it. It's just a pink lip gloss.